In most op-amp circuits, the concept of virtual ground is needed. Here in this video, I will discuss you about the concept of virtual ground, but quite in a different manner. So let's start the video. So to discuss the effect of virtual ground, we consider an inverting amplifier mode of an op-amp circuit. In this circuit, R1 is the input resistance and R2 is the feedback resistance, that is the resistance which is connected from the output to the input or to the inverting input of the op-amp. Vin is the input voltage source, and let us assume that I1 is the inverting input current and I2 is the current which flows along R2. So let's find the value of I1 and I2. I1 should be V in minus V by R1 and I2 will be V minus V0 by R2. Now let it be equation 1 and equation 2. As we know that current which flows into the op-amp is very small, therefore we can equate I1 and I2, and from these equations 1 and 2 we get V in minus V by R1 equals to V minus V0 by R2. After reducing this, we get V0 R1 plus V in R2 equals to V into R1 plus R2. Okay? Dividing the entire equation by R1, we get V0 plus V in R2 by R1 equals to V into 1 plus R2 by R1. Let us put R2 by R1 equals to K, and that means this equation reduces to V0 plus K into V in, that equals to V into 1 plus K, and let it be equation 3. Since here the circuit is in an inverting op-amp amplifier, so we can write the output voltage V0 equals to minus of A into V, where A is the gain of the op-amp and V is the voltage along these two input terminals. So substituting the value of V0 from equation 4 into equation 3, we get minus A into V plus K into V in equals to V into 1 plus K, and here we should find the value of V, that is V into 1 plus K plus A, that equals to K into V in, or V should be equals to KV in whole divided by K plus 1 plus A, and let it be equation 5. Since for an ideal op-amp the value of A is infinity, as well as for a real op-amp the value of A nearly tends to 10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 6. So putting the value of A in the denominator of equation 5, we should get V nearly equals to 0. And that is actually the concept of virtual ground. As we know that in this terminal, that is whenever the other terminal or here the non-inverting terminal is grounded, the input voltage at the inverting terminal is always equals to 0. But since this terminal is not actually grounded, it is known as the virtual ground. But remember, this virtual ground concept applies only when the op-amp is in the negative feedback mode. So in a Schmitt-Triger circuit in which a positive feedback is used, we cannot discuss the effect of virtual ground. Now if you are interested to find out the transfer function of an inverting amplifier, we can proceed further. So find out the value of V from equation 4. That is V equals to minus of V0 by A, and then substitute the value of V in equation 3, and we get V0 plus K into V in, that equals to minus V0 by A into 1 plus K. So V0 will be 1 plus K by A, that equals to minus K into V in, and then the transfer function, that is V0 by V in, will be minus of K divided by 1 plus k by A. Now as A is very large, so we can neglect this term, that is 1 plus K by A, and we are left with minus K, or V0 should be equals to minus K into V in. Remember the value of K, that is K equals to R2 by R1. So by substituting the value of K here, we get minus R2 by R1 into V in. And as you know, this is the output expression for an inverting op-amp amplifier. So students, if you are interested to get the PDF of this class, you may join our Telegram group. The link is given in the description of the video. If you are interested to know more about op-amp, you can find out these videos in the playlist given in the description of this video.